Hey, what's up, YouTube? Boswell back. The Husband Code daily vlog. I'm actually kind of driving right now to the gym, headed in now. But I wanted to make a quick video. And actually, I want to switch it up a little bit. It's kind of, usually these particular topics I want to talk about today, typically I like to sit down and really get my thoughts out. So this is kind of like a prequel to one of my videos I may shoot later. But it's basically how to improve in your marriage. I think with anything in life, when you're trying to improve, it starts with yourself. You know, that's the first step, is not worrying about how to improve the overall of anything you do, and especially in your marriage, until you improve yourself. So that's the first step. And once you do that, that's what's going to be the tipping point to improve your overall marriage. Now, obviously, it takes two to tango, right? So you kind of need both parties to kind of work on themselves as well, depending on what the situation is. But as far as a man, as far as a husband, you know, that leadership role, if you see things as rocking your marriage and you see that it is an opportunity to fix it, you know, take the lead role. And it is easier said than done when it comes to improving your marriage. But, you know, start with yourself. You know, figure out, you know, what's that communication piece that's missing from, you know, you and your spouse. Because typically they're saying, hey, I'm not getting XYZ from you, or you're not, you know, giving me XYZ to make sure the marriage is growing and moving forward how it needs to go. And so once you figure out that piece, and I always say, one thing I've learned, as I've matured into a man, and even in my marriage, is ego's a killer, man. That's something I've consistently had to work on throughout the years, is just checking my ego. Cause I know in my heart I'm like an alpha male, but I can't always be like that, you know, with my partner or my wife, because I need to be able to hear her versus just hearing myself. And so that's something that I had to learn, to check my ego. And once I did that, I think that was one of the things that's kind of helped me even connect with her more, because it kind of break the barrier. You know, I kind of put myself in her shoes or whatever, for whatever the situation is. But again, once you check your ego and you really sit down with an open heart, open mind, to figure out what you need, what communication you need from her, to say, hey, this is what I need to help things improve. And that way it gives you an opportunity to respond as well, to say, hey, well, this is what I need, right? Because you may be assuming things, which is the worst of everything, is to try to assume anything just based off history and experience in your marriage. You need to just sit down and get it straight. And then once you do that, I think that's when the process can start to help things improve in your marriage. And again, I don't want to go too deep into it, because I want to make an actual sit-down video so I can really articulate and flesh everything out. But I think that's the starting point. Check your ego as a man and really just sit down and communicate, so you can figure out, you know, what it really is that's going on. And then also, like I said, once you do figure it out and you know how to plan of attack it, but you still start from yourself. You got to humble yourself to even sit down and be able to, you know, want to figure out what's going on. But improve yourself, improve your marriage. And to be able to improve yourself, it starts from just the basics. You know, getting your mind state a certain way. And, you know, like I said, we'll be able to dive into detail, you know, in an upcoming video about actual steps on how to do that process, and not just kind of general terms. But I think, like I said, me personally, things that help me is just, again, I've talked about in other videos, you got to control your thoughts. You got to control your mind. It sounds, like I said, it sounds taboo, but it's not. it sounds mystical or whatever, but it's not. Like, it all starts from the inner self. You got to improve yourself, man, before you try to improve anything. So, but yeah, that's just like, again, that's just me kind of touching the surface on it, and just kind of how my quick viewpoint and my quick thoughts about it. But I can't wait to really flesh it out in my upcoming video. Like I said, I try to draw every Monday. And talking about trying to, I want to shoot another video about trying. I'm gonna switch that word from trying to attempting, because it's one of those things. And I already made a video talking about trying. It's like when you try, you only do it halfway, or you never do it. But if you attempt something, that's like, let's say you're playing basketball and you attempt a shot. You actually shot it. That don't mean you made it, but you attempted it. But if you're trying to do something, it's like you're trying to pull a hezzy. You hesitate. You never even release the ball, right? You just kind of hesitating, pump faking. So anyway, I'm killing the word trying. We're going with attempting. So we're attempting to do things. So anyway, but yes, I'm attempting every Monday to drop like really high production videos. And like I said, this would be one of them, just how to improve your marriage. So we can really dive into it deep and really flesh it out. But like I said, just on this quick video, you got to improve yourself out there, husbands, single men. You got to improve yourself. And again, it go for the women too. It takes two to tango. It takes both parties to be on the same page. But I always speak from the men, because like we really lead the situation. Like no matter what, like we have to be the first, in my opinion, to take the responsibility on ourselves to improve the situation. Because, you know, we want our household to follow us, we got to be able to lead ourselves, which that means improve ourselves, and that ultimately improve the marriage. So we got to work on ourselves out here, man. And like I said, but you do need all facts of information to make sure that you be able to address everything once you do start the process. So, but I don't want to ramble. I can't wait for the video. Like I said, look for it Monday. How to improve your marriage. Like I said, in detail, fleshed out. I think it's gonna be a good one. And yeah, drop a comment. Are you improving yourself right now? You know, is that helping you improve your marriage? Oh, you ain't even started, right? Hey, that's the thing too. Some people just going through it, you know. But again, you just don't have keep an abundance mind state. Don't have limiting beliefs. Like, you just gotta remember, with this life, it's a balance. Everything's a balance, the yin and the yang. You know, the sun and the moon, up, down, left, right, in, out. Like, it's a balance for everything. So if there's a problem, there's a solution. You have to see it that way. And so if you want to improve anything, it could be done. Anything's possible, so it can be done. But take accountability, take responsibility for your role, and that's the start of how you can improve your marriage. Start with self. So I'm pulling up to this gym, about to get it in. Again, I appreciate you guys. Continue to view my page and, you know, listen in. I love these car vlogs. It just me just be able to talk with you guys personally, just my quick thoughts and stuff, and be able to connect. So, but like I said, I'm about to get it in this gym. But y'all have a great day. Stay blessed, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.